Hi there. In this video we're going to look at inserting windows into rooms. Process is very similar to the doors, just with a lot more configuration options. Okay, so just like the doors, the first thing that we have to do is place our window or measure our window accurately for the room. So in this example we are going to draw on this right hand wall a window, and we're doing it 1200 millimeters from this bottom wall. So the first thing we have to do is our dimensions / notes tab and to the constrained linear dimension tool. We're getting right in the corner where we've got the object dialog up. Click once, drag up, doesn't matter say how far we go up, we'll just make a guess at this stage. Click once and then drag your mouse over to the right hand side, and that's where we're going to drop our measurement line, and click again. And so we've got 980. In the object info under length, we're just going to change that to 1200. Okay, so we've got the placement area set. We want to go back to our building shell tab and choose our window tool. Okay, you see our mouse has a little window symbol hovering around it now. It's a very similar process for the door, so we want to drop the window right into the center of the wall. You can see we've got that object shown as well. It doesn't have to be accurate at this stage because we're going to change the size and properties of it, and then we're going to place it accurately. So we do one click, just like the door, and then we've got some orientation that we have to set. So the first click drops it, and the second click will say which way the window's in and out. So we always want to drag the mouse in and just click again, and we've got our window dropped in place. Okay, you see we've still got a window tool selected, so just be careful. If we click again, we'll drop another window. We need to go up to our 2D selection tool and just click that again. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is, this is a standardized size window that Vectorworks always puts in. We want to change the properties to suit what our actual window in the room is going to be. So the way we do that is just double click on the window, and it'll open a dialog box and give a preview of what the window currently is. So first things first, we can change the shape of the window to suit. So again, it's rare that we'll ever use these, but it's good to know that they are there. Okay, so we're going to say this is a square window. Then we have the Sash Operation, so lots of different ones. So if you had a fixed glass, which is quite common in schools, or a sliding window, whatever. We're just going to say this is a single hung. Just like we said about the doors as well, if you require a gap in a wall, a window size gap in a wall, then cased opening. So it's literally just an opening in the wall. So that could be if it's a room with a kitchen offset to it, and it's a serving port or something like that. But we're going to say single hung. Okay, the dimensions of the window are down here, so we're going to say this is 1000 millimeters wide, 1200 millimeters tall. Be a little bit careful at this stage. We're going to say the elevation in the wall. Now, when we're doing a room survey, we'll always measure the floor to the sill, and we're going to say this is 700. You need to change this to say sill of window. Okay, and that's changed the dimensions of our window. Now we have to place it accurately. So we've got our line that we need to line this up with. So again, we're going to click on this line here because that's what we want there. Just click and hold, drag it down, and you see it snaps into place there, and it says object. Just let go, and we're perfectly on that line. Just zoom out again, and we don't need this dimension anymore, so we can just click delete, and that's our window in place. Again, if we need to change the color, we just click on it so it's highlighted. In the attributes box, change the color, so we'll say this is light grey. If it was textured, say for an example a wood, we would just find a wood texture and apply it to it once it's highlighted. So we just literally right click on the texture that we want, hit apply, and that would apply the texture to the window. Just before we finish this video, I just want to show you the custom tools for the window. So if I double click on the window again, and under Sash Operation, there's an option for custom. And under custom, we just hit this little custom sash options. And this allows us to put in as many buttons as possible. So for example, if we had a more rustic style window, we could say 3 and 3, and then you can change your mullion width. So a mullion is just the bar in between the windows. So we'll say they're only 15 millimeters. You can see that makes them thin, and the depth 25. Okay, so then we've got a more realistic representation. I just put that into isometric view. You can see what we've got window wise there. Okay, so pretty straightforward. That's windows. A room can have one, it can have a dozen. It's the same process over and over again. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next time.